Attention, citizens.
Bitch, you gonna have me pay for your motherfucking meal? You ain't tell me you was a tranny? I'm sorry! Bitch!
Hey, it's me, Lance. Today we're coming back to Sloan. I just did a video on the second channel, check that out. Today, this title is called Nicki Minaj Forced into a Conservatorship and Britney Spears Concerning Behavior, Dangerous Driving. Damn, Nicki's getting into a conservatorship too? And hell, Britney just got out of a conservatorship and she's already like, where are you being concerned with her behavior? Jesus Christ, I was concerned about that. There's a few videos I've been seeing with her after that conservatorship ended, and maybe I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe she needed a conservative. But Nicki though, forced into by who? She's a grown ass woman. Who could? Who? Her mama? Who? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, I'll leave the link for you. Slow down below. Let's get into it.
Britney Spears was spotted driving recklessly on the highway after people around her begged her not to get behind the wheel, and reports say at one point she almost backed up into her friend. It looks like Britney's on a downward spiral, all because of her ex-husband's nasty and hateful memoir. Nicki Minaj is allegedly going through her own mental health crisis after being robbed blind by her closest confidants. There are rumors that doctors are discussing options as far as placing Nicki Minaj under a conservatorship. Fans are worried about Nicki's freedom and want to protect her from anyone who wants to take advantage of her. So let's get into it.
Ooh, all right, Sloan. This is all alleged, y'all. This is all alleged.
Concern for Britney Spears' well-being has only intensified as she deletes her social media. We've seen some cryptic videos and pictures on her page, but now we don't have any clue into how Britney is doing. But before we get to Britney, I want to talk about what's going on with Nicki Minaj, because there's some talk that she could be up for a conservatorship, which is crazy because we rescued Britney from a conservatorship.
Yeah, no
but lately, it seems like Nicki has been going through it mentally. Now, this is alleged because it's coming from...
Wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Calm down. Y'all surprised? Doctors are reportedly trying to diagnose Nicki with schizophrenia, put her under a conservatorship, and separate her from her husband. Well, her husband is not the best representation of anybody, so I don't know why she picked him anyway. He has a past. But what are you going to say, Sloan?
Tasha K. But Tasha claims to know somebody who's close with Nicki, and doctors are allegedly attempting to diagnose the rapper with schizophrenia and place her under a conservatorship. We're going to talk about some of Nicki's recent social media use because that's a big part of why people think she's in trouble. This comment reads, her husband definitely been waiting for this to happen so he can take that money. Somebody else commented, I knew it was coming after what she said about kicking Culture's gums. If this conservatorship talk is real, there is some
What? Culture? That's one of those other kids. Whose kid was that from? Culture. I recognize that name. Is that one of Cardi's kids? I can't remember right now. Let me know in the comments.
Speculation that Jay-Z could be a part of it, because part of like Nicki Minaj's feud with Cardi B and her rants about different political things, there are these tweets and pictures and graphics and AI images that she's creating of Jay-Z, and she really has it out for him.
Nicki Minaj is not letting her foot off of Jay-Z's neck, as she posted an AI-generated video of who she's calling Lace Z on X, and is using these posts to promote her upcoming album. Nicki posted this AI-generated photo of Jay-Z in a pink bob wig with a queen chain on and captioned it, I am your karma. It didn't stop there though, as Nicki followed up with an AI generated video of Jay-Z, which featured AI Hove in various of looks, not only in the pink look, but also wearing a bikini and switching between a bust down middle part green and pink wig. AI Jay-Z dances and throws money as I'm Every Woman by Chaka Khan plays in the background.
You guys remember when Jay-Z got wrapped into the Diddy case and how quickly he was able to remove himself? I don't think he likes being publicly embarrassed or humiliated or made fun of. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's going after Nicki in some way. And we're not seeing anything happen legally. So what other way could he go after her? But like I said earlier, these rumors about...
Yo, look. Jay-Z is very powerful. Oh, girl, I gotta blur this. This is way too revealing over here. It almost looks like there's a nip right here. I might have to blur this image a little bit. But I've heard that Jay-Z is very powerful and very influential and can pull some strings, allegedly. He keeps himself and Beyonce, they keep themselves out of the public. They don't want to get, especially after the whole Diddy thing. I'm surprised that he got out of that rope. Like, I'm surprised. They work with each other, him and Diddy. So I'm surprised by that. I knew Nicki was playing with fire when she starts to go. And then I never saw even. I'm surprised I didn't see these images on X. Because I follow Nicki and I follow Cardi. So I'm surprised I didn't see these. That's correct. Girl, you really playing with fire with this man. It wouldn't surprise me if he's doing that behind the scenes. It wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't surprise me. I wouldn't want Jay-Z as an enemy, let's just say that.
Schizophrenia and a conservatorship started with Tasha K, and as soon as these rumors went viral, she tried to backtrack. She wrote on social media that Nicki Minaj does not have schizophrenia, that she's got like a Wendy Williams kind of situation. She said they tried to 5150 Kanye for being bipolar, it's a mood disorder, then turned around and attempted to seize his assets just because he was talking bad. Meanwhile, Wendy is sitting in a luxury hospital suite while her lawyers spend her money. Michael Jackson's gone, and Britney Spears had to flee from the US to Mexico after years under the conservatorship. She says that this is a systematic industry takedown meant to make it look like she's incapable of managing her own money. And let's be clear, Kenny, the husband, is in the way. All this started after she tweeted about that damn COVID vaccine. Everything is allegedly, even my name is allegedly.
And I was like, hey, what do all these people have in common? Michael Jackson and all of them, and they have doctors, and these doctors, you know, diagnosed them with certain things. Kanye West. I mean, it's even happening to Desiree Perez's daughter, Demery, how she had certain doctors pinned aside to try to 5150 her daughter and put her into a conservatorship, you know, according to her daughter. And so this is not something that is like a conspiracy theory. This shit actually happens. But if they're able to separate Nicki and Kenny, that makes Nicki vulnerable because your husband is your power of attorney.
There's a reason why Hollywood stars always seem to walk away from scandals untouched. Just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. Most regular people, including me, don't have a legal $1,000 to pay anything.
How long is this
ad? If you could change Twitter,
how long
quiet
was that?
as kept.
How long was that shit? Jesus Christ. Girl, you got a big old bag for this. You started at 434. No, you started at 434, and that shit didn't end. Girl, you started at 434. That shit ended at 546. That's over a minute ad you have in your damn thing. Girl, you got a bag for that. Morgan, come to me. Jesus Christ, yeah. How much you... Morgan, you got some places, Orlando. Come on now. I like to have a little sponsorship, girl.
The truth, you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for 9 years, and you are heavy on drugs like Coca-Cola, Percocet, Xanax. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have the power is Kenneth Petty. But you know what happens with that Amex when you sedated? I'm not a big fan of Nicki Minaj's husband. I love Nicki Minaj, but not her husband. No, and Cardi has even accused him of using Nicki's credit cards. And Nicki has even gone on a rampage in the past saying she's filed a police report because someone was stealing from her. Could it be that Nicki's own husband is the one who keeps getting the credit card information and just spending her money like it's his? In her story, she said a couple of them have been doing it for years. Filed the first report a couple weeks ago. They're all going to jail. The fourth person has been stealing from the Barbs. Oh, B-word, sitting here smelling like Pink Friday 2 fragrance, nothing like a hot shower to put everything into perspective. And she continues with her rant, writing, one of the credit card thieves has also been tracking my moves with a tracking device that leads right to his own cell phone number. You can't make this up. Well, if she knows who it is, then why isn't she going and getting them in trouble for it? Let's see if they'll go to jail for their ringleaders. Let's see if they'll save themselves or be a part of the RICO. Hope the group chats were worth it. I gotta show you what their responses were. Everyone who got caught said the dumbest things. So Nicki went on this long rant, and there were some people who were defensive. Kind of makes them look guilty, like her friend Ra Ali, who's saying that she needs to go to the hospital. It looks like Nicki made this accusation that $25,000 was spent on her Amex. Ra Ali broke her silence in an emotional letter on X, discussing the allegations and calling out Nicki for turning on her. Quote, throughout the duration of our friendship, I've been nothing but loyal and genuine. Even if you're going through a hard time right now, I can't allow you to destroy me and the business I've built. They ended it with get offline and seek help. Reclaim your peace, your time, your crown. Tasha K actually enters the chat again because in
Tasha,
earlier October 2025, it looks like Tasha claimed.
If I was Tasha, I would lay low. I don't know. After the whole, didn't she lose? She lost that Cardi B case. Let's not forget that. She lost that Cardi B. She owes Cardi some money. Girl, I see. This is the reason why you don't do tea channels like that on a 24-hour basis. You gonna Tasha, you've been drinking that a little bit, that wine too much. You get off that Chardonnay, you're getting yourself in trouble. And you're gonna get yourself, I would say low. This girl doesn't, you don't just, girl, I wouldn't.
That Nicki's former assistant had allegedly leaked Nicki's private Apple ID credentials and financial details to Ra Ali, which then led to these unauthorized purchases. Of course, Ra Ali is saying they did nothing wrong and denying everything. Now, Ra Ali is not the only person who Nicki...
There's been a lot of issues with Ra Ali throughout the years. Throughout, not only Cardi even mentioned Ra Ali. Who else is it? I think he was even... Who's that other female rapper I can't think of right now?
Minaj might be trying to go after. It seems like this guy, DeAndre Tristan, the stylist, had also had a police report possibly filed against him. I do hope that this is Nicki Minaj like reclaiming her independence opposed to her being in this paranoid state. But the Twitter rants, they need to stop. I was really disappointed when I saw that Britney Spears deleted her Instagram account after posting some cryptic messages. I've actually seen Britney Spears and Nicki Minaj in concert before. It was the Femme Fatale tour in DC, and Nicki Minaj opened for Britney Spears, so it's kind of crazy we're doing this double video right now because I've been to that show. Lately on Britney's feed, we've been seeing videos.
Yes, I remember that promo, that tour. Yeah, this is early in Nicki's career. Yeah, God, I forgot about that. They did do a little tour together. I don't remember how long that tour was, but I remember that promo though. People were like psyched. They're like, oh my God, Britney, Nicki. Of course, Nicki was hot and up and coming. And Britney was, she was, already had her status as a pop star. So, how can you not love that tour? So, well, good for you. You got to see that tour, Sloan. Hell yeah.
And see bruises all down her arms, and it seems like a cry for help. She's got
even the
bandages on her fingers, and she explained that she had fallen down the stairs, and that had happened, but it doesn't really seem to add up. It seems like there's something else going on. I mean, there's one thing when Britney posts a video of herself dancing, but there's another when you see that her hands are bandaged, her leg is supposedly injured, and she's clearly covered in bruises. She wrote in her caption, I fell down the stairs at my friend's house. It was horrible. It snaps out now and then. Not sure if it's broken, but for now it's snapped in. Speaking about her leg. Britney also revealed that she had suffered brain damage. She revealed this on Instagram, saying that brain damage had happened to her. Britney also spoke about going through her traumatic experience of being locked up for 4 months in a facility where she could not go anywhere, pretty much just bedbound. Britney says that she was not able to use her feet. They forced her not to, probably drugging her on lithium and having her pretty much like sedated in this bed in a coma. They were still benefiting off the Britney brand and profiting, but they didn't have to deal with her any longer. Kind of reminds me of why Michael Jackson's not here anymore, because he was probably worth more gone than he was alive. That's what I learned in my videos talking about him because they wanted him out of there. The estate was going bankrupt. Britney said to be loved unconditionally.
Oh, what Michael Jackson's estate would be? And that's why, that's allegedly they see, that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. You work so damn hard to do what you want. You got other bitches trying to take your ass down because they know they can get some money out of it. God dang, you all a bunch of busted ass bitches out here in this world. Just trifling ass hoes out here. And these doctors are, don't trust these Hollywood doctors.
With a naive heart like mine, always being threatened or made to believe I'm the bad one as they profit off my pain. Oh dear Jesus, show me that there's a God and I too can be loved unconditionally and not have to be so perfect, because it's really interesting. This comment reads, the longer this fiasco goes on, the more apparent why she was in a conservatorship. It's not going to end well and we all know it. Just plain sad. Poor Britney. Is anyone around her that really cares about her well-being? I really don't know if there is anyone. I saw recently Britney Spears was out to dinner and she was driving pretty erratically. I think she's really upset with what Kevin has done with his book and bringing up all these things, and it's probably soured her relationship with her sons. But
how's Kevin? What? I forgot about him. Like, how in the hell did he get a fucking member? Who remembers him? Girl, this is what happens when you date these mid-level guys. He was a backup dancer too.
Booker said that Britney nearly ran over her friend while pulling out of the parking lot. It all happened on October 23rd, and this TikToker Jessica is going to break down what is going on in this clip. You'll hear the car make this screeching noise, and you can tell it's turning really fast.
Let's talk about the Britney Spears DD driving video, because it's definitely her, and I honestly have so many thoughts about this. I'll start by saying that by no means should Daily Mail have followed her all the way home and just followed her in general in her car. But as you can see, maybe this was a blessing in disguise, because she's clearly under the influence, not driving accordingly, and shouldn't have been driving in the first place. So I'm going to be the one to say it. Maybe this was a blessing in disguise, and hopefully she's scrolling on her timeline and sees this and stops the behavior, because this could be an ongoing behavior in her life.
Yeah,
and there's nobody that's really going to step in to let her know, like, hey, you cannot be behaving this way, even behind closed doors. And what if this turns into her getting a DUI or hurting herself on the road?
There was a witness that night, and it looks like they saw Britney Spears stuck outside the gate of her home for about 20 minutes. Britney would key in the code, drive up to the gate, but the gate would not open. I guess she forgot her code. Did this about 3 or 4 times. The friend never left her car. After 20 minutes, the friend then left. Britney spent about another 10 minutes trying to get in and finally got in. Which, numbers, they can be difficult. Supposedly, Kevin's memoir put Britney in a tailspin. She's spiraling and it's reopening old wounds. It's been rough for her with everything being back in the news. She's acting out and she gets into these spirals and it goes downhill fast. I really do worry about her, especially her deleting Instagram too. Like, what if she's just really going through it? Like, Madonna needs to call her, Selena needs to call her, someone.
Don't have Madonna call nobody. She needs help too. No, like, we need a real good person. We need no other celebrities. Why are we trying to throw other celebrities that also need fucking mental help to try to give her help? We need some goddamn professionals to help this poor girl, and actual people that actually give 2 shits about her. We need some Britney Spears doctor fans, like, to take care of her, like, not these psychiatrists and stuff, not these wannabes that are just trying to take her for the goddamn money. We actually need people who actually want to give a shit about her. Like, actual fans, maybe. Actual fans who are actually practicing doctors and stuff like that, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is that this poor girl is going through it. It makes me wonder why she was under. Maybe that's the reason why, because this kind of behavior, it's making me kind of wonder that. But she definitely needs not to be driving. That she's in the middle of the goddamn road, girl. You could not only hurt yourself, you could kill someone else on the road. That's not good.
I really feel bad for Britney Spears. I am sending prayers her way because I feel like she needs it, and it sounds like she's in a really complicated headspace right now. So I am worried about her, especially because Instagram's always been her way to communicate to people. So if that is gone, like there's just, we don't have any sign if she's okay or not. We're just seeing her driving around like this. But what do you guys think of the double topic video? Let's go ahead and open this PO box package. I got some items to open, and this one was pink, so I was like, you know what?
Girl, I don't give two shits about your little like Temu packages that you got. But we will say this on the way. Girl, I'm not gonna listen doing unboxing here. That's not what we're here for. But damn, Britney, girl, I'm so sorry. What the hell did who in the hell came up to Kevin? What publication came up to Kevin Federline and say, hey, big dog, would you like to write a memoir even though you can't read? We got someone who can read and write for you. Don't worry. Just try to tell us over the top of the tube and try to tell us the truth. The truth. I really believe what Kevin Federline has to say. And she had babies with that man too. And that could be pretty stressful for the children. Those poor kids. I feel bad for them kids. No one talks about those poor kids and their mindset. Like, that's the thing when you're a child of someone who's very famous that goes through a lot of drama. I couldn't even imagine how hard that is for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, they're all over social media. Everyone's on social media. You know they're going to be on social media because that's what their friends are probably doing in the Hollywood. Everyone is. And that gotta be tough on them kids. That's what breaks my heart. It's like, Jesus, because you hear people say, oh, your mama might be crazy or something like that. That's kind of hard to hear, when you're like, it doesn't matter how old you are. When you hear like something talk bad about someone you love or your mom or your daddy or something or a sibling, you're like, oh God, that's rough. That's a rough life. That's a rough life. I give him credit. Poor Britney though. What a fragile soul she is. Bless her heart. And Nicki. Going on. See, I never trust Ra Ali to begin with. And I've heard a lot of stuff throughout the years. Like I said, it's not only Cardi I've heard. Remy Ma. That's who I was thinking of. Remy Ma. I couldn't think of her earlier. Because I know Remy Ma said something about Ra Ali. I know if I remember correctly. But let me know what you thought about this. I thought it was pretty interesting. Now, Tasha K needs to calm down. She's going to get sued again by somebody. I see it. And Nicki, you need to calm down with Jay-Z. Because there's already been talks that he's works with the feds and stuff like that. So he can get stuff done behind the scenes that, could bring your downfall, Nicki. I wouldn't be all... Girl, you doing those AI images of him I thought that was Nicki, Lil Kim. You made it look like Lil Kim for a second. I swear to God, I thought it was Lil Kim. I was like, damn, what happened to Lil Kim? Oh no, that's Jay-Z in the bikini. God damn. Yeah, let me know what you thought about this. I like Sloan. I might give him some shit. I like Sloan. Don't get me wrong. I might say go to hell to him in his videos. Because he has those long Morgan ads. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you to go to hell. But I do like Sloan. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I just watch him just to bitch at him and stuff. But I do like Sloan. He has good videos. And, but yeah, that's what it is. But take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and grace. Bye.